You are a few days from closing. You should expect to receive word from the lender that they are going to give you your clear to close. It's also known as a CTC for short. This means that the underwriter for your loan has reviewed your loan package and issued their final approval to give you your funds that you'll require for the purchase of your home. Congratulations! By this time, I've already scheduled the closing, and soon you'll be receiving the final closing disclosure from the attorney. The closing disclosure is kind of like a receipt of the transaction. It tells you how the money will be spent once the closing has occurred. It also tells you how much money you will need to bring to the closing. This money will be a combination of your down payment and closing cost, if any. For amounts of money required over $5,000, you will need to contact the attorney directly for wiring instructions. Exercise extreme caution in who you receive the wiring instructions from. The best practice when receiving wiring instructions is to verbally call the attorney to ensure the email that you've received is not fraudulent. I actually recommend always wiring funds, even if under $5,000. I always recommend initiating the wire transfer 24 to 48 hours prior to the closing. I've experienced issues with banks delaying transactions because of internal security measures, and we would like to prevent any further delay. When attending the closing, please remember to bring 2 forms of ID. Credit cards have been used before in a pinch, but I don't recommend their use, as who knows who's going to end up with that information. I'm sure it's fine, but you can never be too cautious. As a note, be mindful of what you say around the attorney, as they actually represent the lender. But they are also a great wealth of information, so please feel free to ask them direct questions. Thank you for watching my Buyers video series, and remember, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call. This has been my pleasure. Thanks.